Hey, what's up guys? My name is Lauren Hardy and I am home here in Newport Beach, California. I am a virtual wholesaling coach with Wholesaling Inc. And I'd like to introduce you to the 12-part series that I originally put together for my students exclusively. But after a bunch of thought, I realized I want to make this available to everybody. So if you guys want to learn more about virtual wholesaling, I'm giving you a 12-video series that's going to be dropped weekly. If you guys want to follow along, like and subscribe to this channel and follow me on Instagram, This Mom Flips, so you don't miss when a new video drops. So let's get into it. I want to talk to you about key performance indicators. For short, I'm going to call these KPIs. The only KPIs that I really care about in my business are leads in, offers made, contracts, and closed deals. So what are KPIs? Why do we even track them? Well, KPIs are measurements, okay? They are a way of you taking your company's temperature to figure out if you are on track to meet your goals. The way I define my 4 KPIs is this. A lead is anybody who says, yes, they're willing to sell, and yes, they could sell within the next 6 months. I don't make this definition very complicated. There is a reason for that. I don't want the definition to be too subjective. I want it to be very straightforward and clear-cut. If somebody tells one of my salespeople that they want an offer for their home and they're willing to sell within the next 6 months, that person needs to get in my database and they need to receive an offer, which then leads me to offers. The way I define an offer is anybody who receives pricing from my company, verbally or via paper, email, whatever. If they receive pricing, that counts as an offer, and we keep track of that. My company specifically does verbal offers over the phone, and then we send an email offer if they provide their email address. A contract is whenever the seller signs the contract. This is an exciting moment, and we obviously want lots of contracts. A closed deal is different though. Not all contracts close, and you guys need to be reminded of that. I've heard lots of different statistics on this. I've heard that the average real estate transaction, 50% of contracts close. It is important that you understand what your contract to close rate is because you want to make sure you understand pricing well in your market. The reason that you may be having trouble understanding pricing is usually when you're going virtual. And if you guys don't know this already, I am the virtual wholesaling coach at Wholesaling Inc. I have dealt with lots of different challenges when going virtual, and one of the biggest ones that I have encountered is pricing, offer pricing, contract pricing. All of that can be really confusing when you go virtual because you don't know the area very well. So if you have a lot of contracts but you're not closing a lot of deals, this is an indication that you don't understand pricing and you are probably offering the sellers too much. If you don't have that many contracts and you're closing just every single deal that you get under contract, so say for every 1 contract you get, you're closing a deal, believe it or not, that might be an indication that you're not taking enough risk. So as you guys can see, all of these numbers mean something. One thing I like to do is I like to see how many leads it takes to get a deal. Now this is different in every territory, okay? The amount of leads per deal in Southern California is not the same as Indianapolis, as Columbus, Ohio, or other places in the Midwest. It's gonna be different everywhere, but it's important that you keep track of this because you wanna know as time goes on if that number is growing. Is it getting where you need to have more leads just to get 1 deal? If that's the case, it might be telling you that the market is getting kind of saturated and you might need to make some changes in your marketing method. All of these KPIs are very important. I track them using a database. I have a CRM. CRMs are crucial when you are in sales to track KPIs. So you want to make sure that you get a very good CRM that you use regularly and you are very diligent about keeping updated because you want to make sure that all your KPIs are in there. That is why I choose to only keep track of 4. If you keep track of too many KPIs and you are getting, let's say, 5 new leads per day, what are the chances that you're going to forget to put a date in your CRM or push a button? You probably will a lot. You're going to have a lot of user errors. So the reason that I only choose 4 KPIs is, 1, to eliminate user errors. Listen, I've been doing this for 8 years. I've tracked all types of KPIs. And over 8 years, I realized that some of them are just a way of me getting into analysis paralysis. They are serving as a bottleneck, so I'm not even doing them, or I'm focused so hard on analyzing my KPIs that I'm not actually doing the tasks that I need to do to make money, like talking to sellers and making offers. You guys are not data analysts, okay? You guys are salesmen and marketers. That is what you are. You need to get good and spend more of your hours on sales and marketing than you need to do analyzing all your numbers. So it's my personal belief that there are 4 KPIs that are most important, and those are the ones that I focus on. If you need help figuring out what KPIs are just right, what numbers are right for your territory, there are a few things you can do. Join a mastermind or coaching program and compare with the other students. You want to make sure that you guys are defining your leads and your offers and the contracts and close deals all the same way. You also could try networking with other wholesalers in your area. I'm sure other wholesalers would be willing to share this information with you. If anything, it's good intel for them as well. If you guys like what you hear today and you guys want mentorship, why don't you check out my coaching program at www.virtualinvestingmastery.com. And if you guys want to learn more about wholesaling, we got a ton of free videos on this channel, so make sure you subscribe and check me out on Instagram. My handle is thismomflips. Thanks for listening.